What's up, man? It's Shad the God, Bankroll Mafia, man. You understand me?
And that boy KC the Beatmonster.
You just jumped out the porch with dirty glove bastard.
You did.
It's a nick up in my left, I get down in my right. Difference between me and you. I'm gon' fuck this up tonight. I got guns.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. We right back at it, y'all. We got family pulling up, jumping back off the porch with us. We got my boy KC the Beatmonster and Shad the God jumping off the porch with us today. What's up, fellas?
What's the word? What's the word?
Man, cooling on this side. Everything's good, man. How y'all boys feeling?
Man, great. Ain't nothing to complain about.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. It's a lot of good energy right now. A lot of good energy in the A. A lot of good energy, you know, chatter about the Rich Kidz. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Shad, you got a project, you know, out right now, or
Yeah.
you guys collaboratively have a new project out for Flats On A Lac. So it's just a lot of just dope energy right now.
Yeah,
you know
for sure. It's going crazy. We really just like we just rebirthed that old sound. We just brought that thing back. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. And it's like it's really nostalgic. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And I feel like, you know, you guys created like a lot of buzz and a lot of energy back in the pandemic. You know, when y'all did like that parking lot concert. And I think that kind of, you know, just from it being the pandemic, but then also like the reaction y'all got from it, I think it like shocked, you know, a lot of people in a positive way.
It was crazy. Like it ain't shocking. They knew what was gonna happen, but it just was like, damn, these boys back together.
Right.
They just be waiting to see that. You know what I mean?
Word. Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, man, with the project being out now, like what was that energy like for you guys, you know what I'm saying, coming together to put, you know, to record that?
Shit, really got down. I was cooling it, and I had talk to my partner on Hollywood YC.
Okay.
I had seen him at a party. We was at a party. He had told me like, hey man, you gotta get back on that Rich Kidz way, back in the way when you woo. So I was just like, all right, cool. So I just went home and started making beats. I think the first beat I sent him was My Type of Party. It was the beat for My Type of Party. So I sent him a beat. He don't hit me right back the next day.
I did the song when he sent me the beat, I did the song the same night.
Yeah.
Got it right back to him.
And it's like right in pocket too. It's like it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And something that I caught on is that, and that was dope to me, was that like y'all music together is in pocket, and when I listen to it, it doesn't sound like dated. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not that I expected that, but it's like it just doesn't sound like, you know what I mean, like what that was, even though it gives you that feel. You know what I mean? Like it's like the old with the new.
Like his swag, his style of beats, it's timeless. Like it gonna sound good whatever year. 10 years from now, it's still gonna sound like a new current beat.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm gonna be up to date with my how I kick my piece. So, you know what I mean? So
for sure. I mean, it's all about, I mean, you guys are truly a part of like the whole futuristic era, that wave, you know what I mean? So it only makes sense. It's like you guys were really some of the pioneers, you know, for Atlanta sound and even just the sound of hip hop right now.
For sure.
You know, when it comes to, you know, the beats and even like the speed, I feel like with like some of the beats, I feel like now there are a lot of people like remixing and sampling songs and they're like speeding up beats and stuff. But I feel like in a different way, you guys like had like those higher tempo kind of beats that is like more now, like really the wave, you know?
Yeah, it just feel good music. I just call it feel good music. Instead of like just rapping about, you know, we just all about having fun, partying, kicking peas, what we've been doing since childhood. So we gonna keep it going. So
like we've been on that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what we was on back then. It would feel good energy, partying, messing with some girl, man, just cooling.
Yeah.
Swagged up, just kicking peak. And we wasn't no lame though. No way, no lames like type, you know what I mean?
Word. So were you guys like, was it like an issue where you guys sort of like, you know, went off to do your own solo careers, but then like just couldn't really come to terms with how it would make sense to come back together? Or was it kind of more on the tip of you guys really wanted to set out to like find yourselves individually and brand yourselves like that, you know? Because it's like y'all was so successful at the time, so to step away during a time of success is like a shock, you know?
You probably like, with a lot of folk that going on, you know, there's always some stuff behind the scene that you don't know about.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Of course we wanted to keep going, but like, we was young back then, so a lot of the shit how we see stuff now, we weren't seeing it that way. Like a nigga was 17, 18, and we were the oldest one in the group. Schoolboy 14.
Right.
Like so.
Right.
Like you got, like you said, and they gotta see that bigger picture.
Yeah. Nah,
So it was a lot of stuff. It was a lot of stuff it was a lot of shit we ain't handled the business on that caused us to not go farther. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you got egos, all that shit in play. That shit don't mean nothing. That shit ain't about nothing for real when you think about it and think back on it. But you know.
Right.
What you think?
Everybody had their own, you know, everybody was kicking their own wave, and we all was hanging with each other, but we had our own stuff going on individually. So, you know, all of us from different hoods. Yeah. Each one of us from different places. So everybody got their own place and own area they come from. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how it worked. Like, I met Shad first. I met Shad through my cousin. He was going to dub with Shad. So that's how Shad ended up coming to me. So even when it came to, like, getting the beats, I gave Shad the beat CD.
Yeah.
Shad was trying to get, you know, young ATL that was signed to Grand Hustle. We were trying to rap at the point in time. I was getting the beats to him. Shad get the CD. ATL tell him, nah, that's y'all right there. So Shad go to, I got the beat. I'm gonna go ahead and do. So
We wasn't even rapping. Like he gave me the beat CD for my other cousin who were rapping. Named Lil ATL. So everything how it happened was just so organic. I'm riding around to the beat CD for days and weeks.
You said it was so cold, it almost made you have to become a rapper.
Yeah. Then me and Caleb got in there and we did a song before. That shit just was crazy.
Yeah.
But like really the first song that we did as a group was West Up, and it was a hit. That's how organic. That's how you know it shit was just meant to happen.
Yeah.
The first song we did as a group, and it was a hit. That shit was crazy.
For sure. Do you guys think that like stepping into the world of like the major labels and you know all of that, like because during that time it was an interesting time too, because I think we were sort of transitioning from physical CDs being sold in stores to it was all like truly, you know, going digital, and it seemed like you guys had so much success independently, but then it seemed like in the major label like circuit, that was where it kind of slowed down. Do y'all feel like that was it, or was it more?
Nah, it's a lot of people, man. When anything you doing, man, everybody gotta be on the same page, man.
True.
When you see ants, how ants work, boy, they be 10 million in the motherfucker. Everybody got down passing the same little piece of cornbread down the line. Everybody on the same page. Got down. It was like too many people listening to too many. You got older folks who know they got influence, know they can say one thing and we gonna agree with them. Then you got another person gonna say one thing, then next thing you know, half of the group listening to this OG and the other half of the group listening to this OG. So now we ain't even on the same page no more.
Right.
But when as an OG, nigga supposed to been like, man, let them kids be kids and just let them boy go and get that money, man. You know what I mean? Don't put too much technical shit into it. Cause they having fun and they getting money.
Yeah.
What more you want a 17, 18-year-old to do?
Right.
Be a goddamn grown ass. Like we don't need, my mind ain't even goddamn thinking like that.
Right. Yeah, ain't even developed like to that
just
level.
Let her
yet,
make sure we don't get fucked over. Make sure we get some money. Make sure we have some fun.
Yeah. And you know the industry back then, one respecting it because how young we was and how we got in. So they didn't respect how we didn't put no money into it.
Yeah.
So they like, how we got millions of views on MySpace, how we doing this, how we got the wave, and we ain't got no budget, we ain't got no label behind us and that. So you gotta think they're gonna ruffle a lot of feathers.
Yeah, because y'all was making the type of motion that some of these other groups that had gotten picked up from labels and that may have secretly had backing.
Yeah.
You know, y'all was like having that same type of motion.
We had straight street were behind us. Yeah. For sure.
And I've heard y'all talk about like some of the different like skating rinks and like different parties and stuff like that. So everybody always just think of Cascade, like when it, you know, come to
we had Metro Skate,
Golden Glide,
all the skating rinks lit. They still play the music to this day.
The kids on lock, all the kids, the youth. They who run it, the youth. And boy, we had the youth on lock, like throughout the whole high school. You gotta think, we was in high school when the jump was going on. So we actually in high school, piped up, going to school every day, song on the radio. Yeah. We going to school, book bags on and shit every day.
Yeah.
Like that shit crazy.
And what was that experience like? Cause you guys were like the two oldest of the group, right? Like
I told you I got kicked out the last time I did
yeah,
the interview. They kicked me out of
because
school.
everybody kept pulling you, trying
Bro,
to get you to play.
It got so chaotic to the point where I couldn't even walk around the school. And then, then nobody even know I made the beats because I ain't saying that. So I'm just walking around the school. All I'm hearing, we had the Metro, no kid, everybody walking around with the Metro. All I'm hearing is Rich Kidz ringtone all day. So I'm like, I ain't thinking I'm young. I'm like, 17, 8, I ain't thinking nothing of it. I'm like, bruh. All right, but the next thing you know, I was listening to the radio. My mama called me. She said, "Boy, you get your song on the radio." She said, "Matter of fact, it's 2 of them." So
both of them was on the radio.
Both of them was on the radio, battling on Battleground for the #1 position at the same time.
What songs?
What's up and partner?
Okay.
What's up and partner? So when I came back to school, they had to find out. Boy, them folk caused a whole pandemonium. I couldn't even walk through the school, so they ended up kicking me out.
Yeah, and y'all went to the same school,
nah,
right?
I went to North Atlanta. He went to Dub.
Got you.
Everybody went to Dub except for Guap, except for June.
So like y'all going to different schools, but then I know y'all hearing about, man, like, bro, you know Shad over there, man. You hear like, what was y'all hearing about, like each other's experiences? You know what I mean? Like
it was crazy. Every school was talking about it. We would talk at every school.
Yeah.
Like the school network, you know, that's just real. Like everybody know everybody in every school, so that's why I was able to spread like wildfire. And then we used to go to other schools. We used to skip school and go to other schools and be in the lunchroom like we go to their school and don't even, like we used to sneak in school. We would go to Westlake, sneak in there, tuck our shirt in and walk around like we go to school.
Wow.
Guap used to come to Dub.
Yeah.
Goddamn, go be in the classroom like he really go there. He was doing it so much they thought he really went to our school.
Y'all was doing some true guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
Not even knowing. You
no,
know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying?
Crazy.
That's guerrilla marketing. Like I'm gonna go and infiltrate like all of these areas and get all of these, you know, said people.
For sure.
Yeah, man. No, that's dope. Y'all just recently went viral for, you know, all of you guys being together and announcing that, you know, y'all gonna do something. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna come out with something new, man.
Yeah.
So is it official? The Rich Kidz coming out with something new? Is that official?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put, we just, I was on the phone I was on the phone all day from 5 o'clock this morning. Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Word. That's what's up, man. Nah.
It's just for the culture. It ain't, man, listen, man. It ain't no other option. Like, why wouldn't we do it?
Right.
It should be crazy not to.
Yeah. Because it's one of those things where I think from the fans, like it's looked at as like something that's unfinished. You know what I'm saying?
It is, and I feel that way too.
I feel that way too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I didn't produce enough records. I feel like if I would have kept going, producing records, I feel like you never know how many hits we got out of that.
Yeah.
Because my strongest hits come from them. That's why I had to call them, and I'm like, man, I'm finna call everybody individually.
Now it's interesting for you to say that, bro, because I mean you've produced for so many artists, through the years, and I mean you have so many placements. So for you to say that like your biggest songs were with them, like that's just a testament.
Influential wise, you gotta think it took over Chicago.
Yeah.
You had every artist in Chicago from Chief Keef, Lil Durk, FBG Duck, from Ludacris, the Drove, all these people, even Childish Gambino did a remix to it. So you gotta think that's how influential that is.
Yeah.
That's the biggest song that I done did.
That's real.
Just to reach.
And and social media wasn't even as strong, wasn't as relevant as it is now. So
it went to MySpace.
Yeah, like cause y'all imagine if back then we had social media and you could press a button and truly get all this music, news, information out to millions of people like that.
I can't even think about that. It'd be too crazy.
That's why I said I can't even think about that.
It'd be too crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just not getting hit to social media now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just learning how to work it right now. I'm like, if I knew how to do this, man.
If Instagram was out when we were doing what we talking about right now, if Instagram was out then, shit would have been crazy.
Yeah. The other thing was that during the era when you guys were putting out music, it was a lot of free music being put out. We were putting out music on live mixtapes and that Piff and these different platforms. you know, it wasn't as prevalent to be on like Apple Music. I mean, Spotify wasn't even around in some of them, you know what I mean?
Oh, you couldn't get on them platforms
without
a label.
Right.
That was the thing. You couldn't get on Spotify, Apple Music. It wasn't on Spotify, it was Napster.
Yeah.
So back then, we wasn't even on Spotify, it was Napster.
On
so
the
you
real.
couldn't get on no Apple Music, none of that, because Apple Music is new.
Yeah, they had all of that.
iTunes.
Right, it was iTunes then.
So you couldn't even get on that without a label.
Yeah,
you weren't going.
Yeah, the independent route back then was you had to know an early Ghazi before he started Empire. When he was like, I think he was at Red Music, and then he was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, even independent labels weren't being able to do that because they had to go through a major to do it.
Exactly.
So it was the only way to get your music DSP, like to get on the platform, was to go through the label.
Man, how crazy would y'all streams be if, you know, we had the DSPs, you know, back then?
Boy, I ain't gonna hold you. We catastrophic, probably billion. No lie.
That shit crazy.
Yeah,
for sure.
Crazy. On the project, man, one of my favorite songs, A Nick and a Dime.
Oh, God.
You like Nick and Dime?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. We get that a lot.
That's crazy. Everybody like that. But then everybody like every song. Like, it's crazy here. Like, I done heard of Nick and a Dime a lot, though.
Yeah, All Kind of Ways is another one that I was really rocking with.
That one, I like that one, too.
I like that one, too. That one of my favorite, too. All Kind of Ways.
I'm
starting to get into gangster shit though. I ain't gonna lie, gangster shit starting to grow on me.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And it going crazy on the Instagram too. The content, the gangster shit going crazy.
Yeah. So when you guys did decide to lock in and work together, was it like an easy just
for
Everything
sure?
easy.
We had that thing knocked out in about a week.
We already had the chemistry.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
He sent me a pack of beats and I did all the beats, and then we like nigga, we already got a tape.
Yeah.
And I think I did one more goddamn song. He sent me that dope boy shit beat.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that's another one. Yeah,
Then
I really like that one too.
We already had the tape done without dope boy shit.
Yeah.
And we always be like, don't never start recording because you'll fuck around and do a hit the day before the album.
That's real.
Man, I did that dope boy shit. What? We like, all right, we
I
through.
said, they going on here. You tripping? They got to go on. They told me, bye.
KC called me back like, bro, this is going on here for sure.
This the first one.
Yeah. So the title to the project is just so fitting, you know what I'm saying, for y'all.
Yeah.
But then it's dope, man, because you guys have like a really different element to yourselves. Like, I would say, KC, you seem more like reserved, more like, you know what I mean, like out the way.
Yeah.
And then Shad, like, I feel like you more like party, like more piped up, more, you know what I mean? So how do y'all even, you know, how do the different personalities kind of, you know, connect and mesh together?
We had the chemistry since way back in the day. Me and KC just clicked every time since back in the day, 15 years ago, we always clicked. Ain't never been no problems and then. We kind of like, both of us like on some mature shit, like, you know what I mean? We see the bigger picture. Yeah, they get together, they do this shit.
Yeah. And then the energy is there too, cause I'm reserved to a certain extent.
Cause so you really mixed us up. This nigga here piped up and I'm reserved.
Yeah, that's what I said, I give reserve, but I'm really not, bro.
Okay.
I really turned. Like,
he got that Leo energy, this nigga Leo.
Yeah, I'm a Leo.
This nigga turned up.
Yeah, so I'm chill when it need to be chill, but then again, I learned that just over the years. I got like that, matured a lot. So I used to be just thuggish, like a motherfucker, like hood. I come from Bankhead. So I got the mentality, but I just learned how to chill down. But I'm really the one that be running around the club. So if you see me, I'm everywhere in the club.
Yeah. So you out of there.
I don't even stand in the session. They be like, "What come in the session?" I'm like, "Boy, what? I'm gonna run around and do stuff."
Yeah,
for sure.
Talking about stuff going viral, recently Young Dro name been coming up a lot because people have been giving him his flowers and his respect for how dope of a lyricist he is. And I mean, he murdered my partner and them, you know what I'm saying? And, that was just, you know, just a dope vibe and dope energy, you know what I mean, for that song, for the city and everything. But how does it feel just to see, you know what I mean, like just other people just, you know, even as a extended part of the fam, like just getting their props and y'all just continuously getting y'all flowers and, you know what I'm saying?
You should have been getting that. What you
for sure.
PSC mixtape, man. Dro been going. I used to listen to Dro. When I was a kid, bro, I used to have a seat, all the mixtape. I used to listen to Dro all day long.
Smoking.
That nigga, I say Dro like the best rapper
Yeah.
Like, I'd say that nigga the best rapper to rap.
I think that he one of the best
He one of the
too.
best rappers that out of rap, period.
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure. So like, I'm so glad that people finally starting to respect it. They starting to break down his lyrics and his wordplay and the ism he was spitting.
Nah, Shad go crazy.
Yeah, man.
Nigga ain't
Every
fucking
time.
with Dro.
Yeah, every time. And Shad perform crazy too.
Yeah.
Perform hell of a performer.
Yeah, got some crazy energy. KC, you most recently produced that song "Selling" with OJ Da Juiceman and Suki. Yeah, and that's been going crazy too. But what was that vibe like, you know, working with them, you know what I mean?
Man, so look, I had been gave them folk the beat, and Suki Ben had the beat. So one day, shout out to Ruben. Ruben called me, and Ruben like, hey, I got a song with OJ on it. I think he produced it. I'm like, all right, bet, send it to me. Man, as soon as I turned that thing, I was like, this a hit. This a hit. It's crazy. This a hit, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I just told them to put it out. We did what we did, and it went where it went.
Yeah. Nah, that's what's up, man.
Plus, I love OJ. You know, that's my boy.
Yeah. Nah, and it's dope to, even for a cat like OJ, it's dope to see him start to get just more flowers, more props, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's what social media doing too though, is that like social media is giving us like a avenue to be able to go and like research stuff to then go and see like what something was.
It's just like the universe, bro. It's just the time, and I don't know, like everybody getting their flower. Rich Kidz getting their flower, Dro getting their flower. OJ, I see OJ getting a lot of goddamn recognition now. Yeah. And I've been waiting on that. Cause boy, that was one of my favorite back in the day.
And it's dope seeing him accepting it, receiving it, and you know what I mean? Like,
And we got a project. Me and OJ got a project coming out.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Word.
I already did 2 solid for him. I did a single. His single he just dropped. Then we finna do a whole project.
Yeah. What's the title? Y'all got a title yet?
I have no idea. We can't come up with no name. You got to do that.
Man, he a creative cat.
So OJ, you see this, man? Come on with that name, man.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. Now, Shad, when you put out your project, I remember when that song Hyenas like started going, you know, crazy.
Yeah, the Bankroll Mafia project.
Bankroll Mafia project. Can you just talk about like the energy around that? And I mean, cause shit, man, you like 2 for 2 for like, you know what I mean, just creating like these epic, you know, groups, you know what I mean, being able to, you know, put
for sure. That energy crazy too, cause you got a whole bunch of folks, like everybody, like that Me Thug, Autumn Boy, Duke, everybody got down Tip.
Yeah.
Gonna Autumn Boy was on that motherfucker. So like, I just feel like the energy, like everything be pretty organic, and it don't be hard to do none of that stuff, cause everybody comfortable with themselves. Everybody got down fire with the music. Yeah. So it just really just getting the beat, bro. Yeah. And just everybody do their thing. Like it ain't no creative process has ever been hard. Everything be real easy. We just go crazy, goddamn.
For sure.
Like everything be good energy, for sure.
Can you talk about just, and both of y'all, you know, getting it out the mud, and you know what I mean, like the sacrifices, you know, having to be made to like be successful, you know what I mean, and then maintain it, and then be able to like still have like the work ethic to still go at it, even at times where it might not be at the place where you want it to be, but to still have the energy to be creative, reinvent yourself. You know what I mean? Like things
I gotta give it to my people who be around me, like my brother and stuff like that, and then like people who be in the street, like it might be a time when nigga ain't even doing no music like that. Niggas just might be walking through the grocery store. Yeah. Somebody might be like, boy, what the fuck? When you gonna drop? Goddamn, what you doing? Woo. So the work that we done did, then goddamn inspired them to where we in the street, they come back and inspire me. Yeah. So I get it to the people, to my surroundings on that, so that would keep me going. I ain't gonna take all the credit for that.
Yeah, it's the same thing with me. It's just, people come to me like, but you're a legend. That's all I hear all day long. You're a legend. You're a legend. Sure. You're a legend. You're a legend, bro. You did K-Count. You did Amaretta. You came with all these folk cheeky. Like, bro, you're a legend. You don't put in work. Like, just sometimes. Then I'm just a workaholic anyway. You can ask anybody that know me. Like, I'm always thinking about what's the next move.
Yeah.
Or what to do next, because you gotta get this shit your all. You gotta get this shit 200%.
For sure.
Fuck like taking a break, ain't no breaks. You gotta give everything to it. Even if you go broke, that's how you do a business.
Yeah.
If you run a corporation,
Yep.
you gonna go broke a couple times until you
right.
figure it out, bro. So it's the same thing with music. You gonna go broke.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's with anything, like any passion or anything that you love and you're trying to build. I mean, you
gotta give
might
it
take a loss.
100%. You can't off and on. You can't say, hey, I'm gonna do multiple things. Hey, go 100% in that, and it's gonna work eventually.
And it'd be retarded for us not to do it. Like, we five.
Yeah.
KC fires a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Me,
for
I'm
real.
fired here. Like, what the fuck we doing?
Nah, for real. It's like, yo, like all this talent, like, come on.
Yeah,
Like, you know
for
what I mean? And KC, you just signed a deal with Sony.
Oh yeah,
right?
for sure. Hell yeah, just did my deal
That's
yesterday.
what's up, bro. Congrats, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
appreciate
shit.
that.
So, you know, what does that entail? Like, what's gonna be happening? You know.
So they gave me a good situation, distribution. You know, they you know, I got a little admin deal. They gonna give me distribution. You know, Sony good people, and plus we got people. You know, me and Shad got people that's there that know what's going on. So it's gonna be a lot of good projects and music coming out. You know, we're gonna work that to the fullest. You know.
And how does you know, get in a situation like with a Sony, you know, how does that for a person like you who's always been in the mix and in the, you know, studio with people and in the, like, how does that change or upgrade or update what you're doing? You know what I mean? How does that elevate what you're doing?
So when you doing, working versus yourself being independent and then working with a label is two different things. So, you know, as independent, you can only go so far. Luckily, I've been able to like do what I do because of my relationships with people, and I was raised in Atlanta, so I know a lot of people, and plus the early work I did. But anybody that coming in and you independent, it's better to build yourself up until then when you talk to them, guess what? You got leverage and they give you more. Instead of you having to be in the label and work your way up the label, it's harder to do that.
Right.
So don't just take your deal as soon as they offer you a deal. You kind of got to put in the lead work, so then you have negotiation power.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. And then it makes it seems like it makes a person who's already resourceful, like even more resourceful, because it's like, if I've been able to make this happen without having some backing, like now sky's the limit.
For sure. And they give you anything. They give you everything you want. You be like, hey, I got this idea. All right, what we need to do?
Yeah.
How much money you need?
Word.
It work like that.
Yeah. Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Any visuals planned? Any more visuals planned from the project?
Yeah, for sure.
We spoke about like in terms of like the difference from social media now and then and all that with the music industry. What would you guys say are some of the biggest differences right now from the game now from when y'all was starting out early?
It's easy. It's easy as hell. It's super easy. It's like, bruh, if you got some money on and you got a little influence and stuff like that, it's so easy to pop it. All you gotta do is just get on the internet and just show it. You gotta detail what you do. Cause people wanna see it. So, people tend to overcomplicate stuff by going back to the old ways the music was promoted and marketed and stuff. That doesn't work anymore. I'm just be honest.
Yeah.
It does in a certain sense, but it don't. Cause social media influences everything. So if you can get some dope ass content, that's all you need. You can go do 1 million shows. I know young boy don't even come out the house.
Yeah, for real.
Come on now. He don't even step foot out of his house. And he's still the biggest one of the biggest the youngest.
Yeah.
Out of his generation, he's the biggest out of his generation.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
And he don't even come out the house, bro. So that tell you something, right?
That's real. Yeah.
Get your content.
Yeah, for real. Cause that's all they doing is shooting content on Gravedigger Mountain.
Yeah, you seen how the content I did, that wasn't nothing but a 15-second video, 30-second video. You seen what that did?
Yeah, content is king.
Content is king.
You know what I mean?
That's some food, though.
Yo, what would you guys say is the biggest difference partying in Atlanta, some years ago to partying in Atlanta nowadays?
Oh, man. I got to shout out that boy G Fresh, dog. So I'm gonna tell you, like, we used to have some of the craziest performances. Nigga jumping on the speakers, performing, energy all day, and it's just like now you go in the club, people standing around on their phones, and
we used to have big ass clubs back in the day, like Figure 8, Obsessions, Central Station, Palace on the net, big ass club. It used to be the sections used to go around the outside of the club, and in the middle, big ass dance floor, big ass floor with folk jet. partying. Now, it's never section. You walking through the club, and if you ain't in no section, your ass in the way, cause the walkway this small.
Yeah.
So if you ain't got no section, the bottle girl knock you out the way, the hookah girl get out the way, we coming through.
Yeah.
So it really different.
Yeah,
and then
it took the dancing and the true like party essence out of it.
That figure 8 shit, nigga. All that shit gone. Like this ain't gone.
It ain't no music.
Yeah.
It also, you ain't got no party music no more. That's the whole point.
Yeah, because now all of it is walk 'em down music, or you know what I mean, like stepping on them music. You know what I mean?
It's definitely that's all the music about.
Yeah, and there ain't no offense to them. It's just like how you want somebody to dance to that, bro.
Right.
You gotta think you filling the club up with negative energy. Everybody gonna be mad in there. You gotta turn the energy a different way. That's why the female winning.
Yeah.
Definitely be in the club like that right here. Right.
Yeah, you got to be on that. You don't know somebody gonna be there tweaking.
Right. Nah, man. What else you guys got coming up, man? What else you guys excited about? That's that's on the horizon.
Pretty much everything we've been talking about. Like this, we got the street piped up with the 4 Flats On A Lac project.
Yeah.
And then we just linked back up with them Rich Kidz boys, so everything coming. Then you know what I'm saying? I be doing my little thing, but it's shit crazy. Everything coming out of that. Got that Mafia world on the way.
Yeah.
It's just a whole bunch. I just know them little 2 things we just talked about. I just know so much good shit gonna come after that. It's just crazy.
We got the Dope Boy shit video coming.
Dope Boy shit video.
Then we got the records. We got projects. We got the Juicy Fest. We finna perform Juicy
at.
Fest. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's gonna be real big. So then we got Sony. We got all this new. We got new ventures just coming in every day. So I can't complain. We blessed, man. Like ever since me and Shad been doing that, we just been getting nothing but good blessings, bro. Like everything just been working.
Word.
And you know, you do something and they be like, I don't know, they might not work. It just been straight go mode. Like we just like,
it's
working.
like all the signs have been showing up. Like, okay, this letting us know that
it worked, bro. It been working. We ain't had no problem, no nothing. Normally you do something, it might be a little kickback on it sometime, but we ain't had no problem, not an issue.
Yeah,
for sure.
Word. Nah, that's what's up, man. And how do you guys what are some things that you guys do to like stay in positive vibrations, like to stay sucker free, you know what I mean? To just keep yourself going, you know what I mean, at all times.
Shit, we just that basically what we live off of, like positivity. You know what I'm saying? We eat right, we just be chilling, we stay out the way. We don't even just be outside out in the way, just around too many folk no more. We hang with us.
Yeah.
So everything gonna stay positive, cause we hang with us.
And we call each other, talk to each other, you know what I'm saying? We might talk to each other, and then, when you talking, you kind of resolve a lot of issues by communicating. So most people don't know that communication can solve a lot of problems that people don't understand.
Right.
For sure.
Shad, how long have you been like on an alkaline diet and a vegan?
Like 5 years. I've been alkaline for 5 years, but I went pescatarian 19 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, but I went alkaline 5 years ago.
Word.
I started eating meat 19 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Yeah, and that all taps into just the whole positive vibrations and all that, because what you're putting in your body.
You'll never see a nigga mad eating a smoothie.
Right.
Yeah, you talking about? Nigga, you mad at here?
Yeah, you just ain't gonna see that.
Yeah. Right. Nah, that's what's up, man. How important is it to just keep balance? You know what I'm saying? Like,
balance is key with everything. Like you were talking about the diet. Balance is key with everything.
Yeah.
Balance is key in your life. You don't want to be fucking with the girls too much. You got to balance, goddamn, your work and your play.
Yeah.
You got to balance your diet. You got to balance everything. You got to balance your tires on your car, or your car gonna be vibrating when you goddamn going down the street.
For sure.
Yeah. So balance is good.
Yeah. No word. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. And y'all got any shout outs? Anything y'all want to tell the people before we get up out of here?
Go check out that 4 Flats On A Lac out everywhere, man. Shout out to the Rich Kidz, shout out to my boy Shad. You gotta shout out to everybody out here that's on their independent grind, trying to get it, even the majors. Like, peace and blessings to everyone.
Yeah, ain't no big eyes and little U's, man. Everybody playing a part in this whole little shit what's going on, man. Everybody playing their part, man. Shout out everybody. Shout out the city, Atlanta, for y'all been staying with us the whole time. Y'all been rocking with us the whole goddamn journey. Shout out to all my young niggas. Shout out to all my OGs, everybody. Big shout out to you. Spit in them motherfuckers. DGB out the porch,
Yeah,
man.
you talking about
You know
shout
what I mean?
them boys out.
That's love, man. Yes, man. Appreciate y'all boys pulling up, coming, jumping off the porch with us, man. Y'all know y'all found anytime.
Nah, for sure.
Anytime.
Already.
It's a nick up in my left, I get down in my right. Difference between me and you. I'm gon' fuck this up tonight. I got guns.